Booyah! What up, you guys? Welcome back to welcome back to another one of these videos. Today I want to talk to you about 720's double pirouette to give you guys some tips. Now, if you're new to this channel, my name is Lauri Koskinen. I'm a professional juggler and a juggling teacher, so that is what you want to get, what you're gonna get in this channel. Okay, so if you're into juggling, you want to learn more, think about subscribing. Yeah, okay, so I got this question about 720's. So let me just read you the question. Am I supposed to spot in the middle of 720 without doing a two-stage? So first of all, 720 means double pirouette. So you do pirouette, that's 360, you do it twice, 720. So are you supposed to spot? So what you mean with a spot is you have sort of like when you're doing like, if you're a dancer and you have a balance spot, like a point that you're looking at when you're doing your pirouette. So you have that point, you look at it there, you turn and you look at it again. So are you supposed to do that when you're doing a double pirouette? Are you supposed to go in the middle, you just spot that and then continue the spinning? Obviously you don't stop in the middle, but are you supposed to spot? And the answer is yes and no. In dancing they teach you that because then you can continue the spin and you can keep your balance and you always know where you are. But it's also possible to learn to do like double pirouettes and triples and even quads without actually having a point. And then you just have to sort of like put it in your muscle memory of how long you're gonna spin. So the answer is yes and no. For some people, I would say if it's easier to spot, if you learn better that way, that you have the spot and you spot there, yes, then definitely spot, have your point that you look. But if you find it's really hard for you, then don't. Like if it's easier without spotting, you don't have to do it. There's no right and wrong here. One thing that I can say, for a lot of jugglers, for most of the jugglers, what I've known and what I found out, and also my own experience for teaching and doing, for most people, it's easier to spot up, like where you have the balls, because normally when you throw the balls in the air, you would have your eyes in there. So it takes a lot of time to come back, take your point, do the 360, look at your point, look up, and the props again. So for a lot of people, it is easier when you throw up in the air, you have your spot there, and you do the 720, or like 360, 720, whatever, and then you keep your eyes up there. So it depends, but there can be little problems that I'm going to go into next. So the next question is also, so to answer that question, no, you don't have to always spot. You figure out what is easier for you, and also try both spotting. Try front, and then try up there. So you would see where your balls are flying, that's pretty much where you're looking. So it's easier for you to spot always there. The next question is also, is the 720 a faster spin or higher throws mostly? And the answer is both. You have to spin your 720 faster than 360. Especially you have to start really fast, so you have a lot of speed to do the 720. Or if you can do like triple, like 1080, and then you have to start much faster than just doing the 360. Okay, and also you have to make the throws higher because you need more time. The double will take more time than a single spin. So you need to throw higher and spin faster. So the answer is both. And do you have any advice if I lose my balance quite a bit when doing 720's? Yes. So that is when the, let me put my phone so I don't drop it. So that's when it comes to tricky, especially if you're spotting up. Because a lot of time when people, when they throw like this, they do that. They make this kind of precision with the body, and if you try to spin from here, your weight is already shifted back, so it's very hard to keep a balance, especially in a 720. So like 360, you can do like this, but if you keep on going, you will fall. So the first thing is make sure that you're balanced. So when doing your 360, make sure that your body is in a balance. So if you do look up, it's not your body that goes like this. It's only your head and it's better if it doesn't go here, because that will already shift your weight. So we just switch, so the balance keeps in the same place. So basically you can do this on one leg and come back. So when you do it as a 360, oi, damn it. So when you do the 360 in it, it's the same. You keep the balance and lose it, okay? And the next thing would be, so you gotta figure you're in balance. So when you do the pirouette, you don't go this direction. You don't go back or anything. So you keep your body straight and you stay here. It doesn't matter whether you spin on a heel or your toes or like this leg, it doesn't matter. First you gotta figure out the balance, okay? So you have to find this. So you cannot do none of that, tilting or anything. So you have to find the balance. And then it's also about, it's about your core muscles as well. So if you need to have a stabilization from your core muscles. So you need to keep this active, okay? So when you're doing your 360s, you need to have some sort of stabilization from here. So you need to keep your core muscles active. So when you do it, you gotta have this tight, okay? Because if it's loose, it will do that. And then it's really hard to keep the balance when you're spinning fast, okay? So those are some of the things that you really have to figure out. So you gotta make sure that you're balanced and you gotta make sure that your core muscles are activated, okay? And I see a lot of people, they practice pirouettes and 720s only with their juggling. They've never done pirouettes without the props. You want to do that. You want to practice the pirouettes also, so you can do, all right, double pirouette, triple pirouette, and if you look up, then do that. Then practice the pirouette without the juggling props. And then you can also like pantomime it, so you mime, like you fake that you have juggling, and you do that, and you go like this, just to know that you can do the 360 without the juggling. A lot of people, they just try to practice with the juggling, and it's like, it's going too fast, okay? Practice that first, and then, it's like, if you want to juggle with a head bounce, it's not like, I've never done head bounce before, so I'm just gonna throw that there and start juggling 5. No, you want to learn it first. So also learn the 360s and 720s first before adding the juggling, okay? Those are some of the tips. Check out what works best for you with the spotting, and make sure that you're balanced when you do the 360, so you're not pulling yourself anywhere, any direction, and you keep your body straight. You don't bend it like this. And also when you do, make sure that your core muscles are activated so you can keep the balance, so you don't wiggle around and move and shake like that, okay? Try those tips, let me know how they work. If you want to learn more about this kind of stuff, I have intense tutorials, not intense. I have like tutorials like this that go deeply into the technique. And there is my online juggling course, Juggling Mastery, which is just, it's just filled, like the whole masterclass. There's over 400 tutorials that go deep into techniques like this. So if you want to learn more and if you really want to improve your juggling skills, definitely check out the online juggling course. It's not for complete beginners. Like if you're completely new to juggling and you want to learn like 3 balls and see if juggling is fun, don't go there. If you know that you want to improve your juggling, if you already like juggling, if you already can juggle, then I would say that course is for you. There is all the basic techniques, like it is from beginner to super advanced, but I think it's too much. If you're a complete beginner, I think it's too much to go there until you know that you really want to improve your juggling skills. If you just want to do it as a hobby, just want to learn 3 balls and nothing else, don't buy the course. But if you want to improve your skills, if you want to get better much faster, definitely check out my online juggling course. It's almost like a juggling school that you can take online. So definitely check it out, jugglingmastery.com. That's it. I put the link below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.